Good morning, everybody. Amanda here. Okay, so this video is another nonviolent communication video. Excuse me. And I want to go over moralistic judgments. It's cold. After I do this, I gotta fill it back up. Alright. So I have notes, so if I'm looking down, that's why. Alright. So, nonviolent communication, moralistic judgments. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. Different types of language and communication lead people into behaving in a violent manner toward one another and oneself. One type is moralistic judgments. This form of language communication implies a badness or wrongness of others because they are not behaving as we want them to behave based on our own perception of our own values. Example number 1, you are too selfish. Example number 2, you are lazy. Example number 3, they are racist. Racist. Did I say that right? Lately I've been having trouble saying words. Terms such as labels, diagnoses, blame, insults, criticism, etc. are all forms of judgment towards others. Communication of this nature sets the stage for thinking in a judgmental way of behaviors being wrong or right in our thinking. This type of language allows for dichotomization of others and their behavior as we make our own judgments while focusing on who is intelligent, bad, abnormal, good, etc. Our attention is preoccupied with deciphering levels of wrongness instead of focusing on what we and others need. Example number 1. My friend wants more attention from me, which I am not giving. The thought is, this friend is dependent on me and is too needy. Example number 2. I want more attention from my friend than this friend is not given me. Then this friend is thought to be insensitive or withdrawn or aloof or any kind of label like that. This type of analyzing is a non-healthy way of expression of needs and our values. This form of expression increases people's resistance and decisiveness. If people do behave in our own perceptions of values, they may be doing this out of fear or guilt. Do not confuse value judgments with moralistic judgments. Value judgments show our true beliefs of how well life can be. Moralistic judgments fail to support our own values on behavior. If we were taught how to communicate our own expression of compassion towards others, we would express our own needs instead of insinuating people are wrong whom are not fulfilling our needs and values. Example number 1. We express violence as evil. What we could express is violence makes me uncomfortable and does not resolve the current issues. My values encourage a resolution without violence. Violence is a form of thought which attributes that conflict of wrongness in others leads to an inability to think others and self as vulnerable. These emotions may be expressed as fear, loneliness, etc. Leaders of Russia referred to Americans as imperialist oppressors, while we see them as evil. Neither them or us talked about the fear behind the labels, the vulnerability of our emotions. In summary, non-compassionate language keeps us from thinking, feeling, and behaving with compassion for ourselves and others. We see when we judge, we are not concerned with compassion. We are concerned about who is what. So the is like bad, evil, etc. Our own needs and values are expressed by our analyzing others. Judging and labeling promotes behavior leading to violence. So, that is, that is what overview my paraphrasing of moralistic judgments. So hopefully this was insightful, and maybe it helps you to see language and communication and judging and vulnerability in a different way. Not thinking that compassion and vulnerability is a bad thing, that's labeling, but thinking of it as a way to express what our needs are, what our values are, so we're not blaming other people or thinking in a negative way or a violent way and then behaving on those violent thoughts. Alright, so thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Think about this, and hopefully it will help you. And I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh, and by the way, happy belated Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye!